All right, everybody. I'm trying to pull this off. What's going on, friends? We are here to watch the Bobby Sauce Gettysburg address. I'm trying to make it so that this is watchable on both YouTube and Facebook and the whole span of things, but that is proving to be very challenging. But oh, look at that, 120 people. That's what's up. Looks like my push notifications are back. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Yo, what's going on? Yo, looks like my push notifications are back. What a actual dream. Everything is trash. The world is actually no longer garbage. What's going on, everybody? I'm really excited for this speech, for you guys to see it. For those who don't know, what we are about to do in 3 minutes is watch the Bobby Sauce Gettysburg address, which is launching right now live on my YouTube channel. The full video will be available on Facebook, on YouTube. It'll be on Instagram. I'm going to drop it everywhere. I'm going to put it on Rumble, the whole jam. I'm streaming live here on Facebook, on YouTube. I'm trying to do it right. I don't know. I like going live again. Finally, people got notifications. 180 people about to watch this. The video is about to start in 2 minutes. I don't know how I'm going to finagle this camera to that camera. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But let it be known that this is the best speech I think I ever gave in my entire life. And I'm really excited to watch it here live with you guys. So you probably won't see me as much because I'm going to turn to the screen. But we're about to go live in 60 seconds. I don't know how to make this thing full screen. Maybe that'll happen once it starts counting down. But we are about to start. So I'm already sweating. Already nervous. Whoa. So thanks for being here. I really appreciate you guys. And thanks so much. And seeing that I'm getting this many followers on the live stream again is very exciting because I've been basically deceased for like the last couple of months. So the fact that I'm getting the push notifications out again is really exciting and invigorating. And it makes me want to come back and make a whole lot more of these. So I certainly hope that this thing starts in the next 30 seconds or so, because if it doesn't, then the world is garbage and I wasted all your time, but I'm pretty sure it will. So tickle my bag, and it's about to get weird. Looks like we're going in 60 seconds. I hope everybody knows that the world is trash. Everything's on fire. The world is garbage. I'm wearing my Joey Dumpster Fire shirt. If you want to support the channel, check me out on bobbysauce.com. I just did the Chad Prather show. Check that out on YouTube. This video is going to be on the tubes of you. And if you want to just watch me have crazy facial expressions and watch the video live, it's on my YouTube at youtube.com/BobbySauceLito. So check it out. I hope it starts. Looks like we're a minute away. It said it was supposed to do this crazy countdown thing, but I don't know if it is going to do that. I don't know how that works or whatever. The world is trash. Everything's on fire. And it looks like hopefully we're about to get started. I don't know. But yeah, this is probably the best thing I think I maybe ever wrote in my entire life. And certainly it was a hot delivery, a crispy, crackly, crunchy delivery. So I guess we'll see, but you be the judge. Tell me I'm a hot garbanzo bean. Looks like we're going to start in 30 seconds. I don't know. I set it on YouTube to do this crazy this countdown, tickle my bag type countdown. It was supposed to have a tree. There's a river. It's going through the forest, but apparently it's just not doing that. So that's cool. So I guess they're just like, sorry, but thanks for coming in. I saw somebody comment on one of my Instagram posts that I talked about Joey Roggs today, and they were like, oh, they're both a wolf in sheep's clothing, and so are you. All right, here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Let's get it. There it is. There's the nature. Let's go. I'm a sheep wolf. Unfollow. This guy sucks. Woo! Gettysburg address. Let's go. Tickle my bag. Very dramatic. Through the woods, through the forest. Let's get weird. Let's go. Oh, I get it. At 7, it does a 2-minute countdown. How dramatic. How dramatic. To everybody on Facebook, YouTube, twist my bag, doing the best I can. Doing the best I can here. Oh, this is so dramatic. Mountains. Everything's trash. The world's garbage. Here we go. Let's get weird. 50 seconds. Thanks for being here, guys. Really do appreciate it. I got 2 cameras. I should have done this better. I'm not a professional at this. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so epic. 40 seconds. Twist. Your back's about to get twisted. Twisted in a bow. Kicked in the bag. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So dramatic. 20 seconds. How's the audio? Is the audio good? Let's go! Wow! All right. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Sausalito! All right. Thank you so much. So, first, let me start out by saying I am not a gold star anything, not a gold star family, blue star, red star, no stars, not a police person, although I have an incredible amount of reverence for these people. And the older that I get, the more appreciation that I have for all of them and how brave they have been. And I hope that in my own little way, I'm trying to contribute back to this country that I love so much. I'm just a person that yells things into his phone. That is pretty much what I do. I wasn't sure how I could contribute back to this great country of America, so I figured that the best way to do it was to deliver the truth in a digestible way. So I'd like to start off first by saying thank you so much for your attention, and thank you for being here. We all appreciate that you guys love America so much that not only would you wake up this early, but you would come out here and enjoy this type of content and then go out in the world reinvigorated with it. So I sincerely appreciate your time, and I promise you that I will not waste it. For those who don't already know, I am Bobby Sausalito, aka Bobby Sauce, most commonly known on Instagram as @TakeNaps. I make political satire videos on the interwebs so that we can laugh at how dumb the world is while it burns to the ground. Okay, so it all started. So I've been a web developer. I've been an internet entrepreneur and web developer for the last 13 years. And the way this story goes is I always kind of knew that there was more to me than building websites for small and medium-sized businesses. I knew that I had some magic there, but I wasn't sure exactly what or how it would manifest. On August 20th of 2020, I had about 1,000 Instagram followers. I made an Instagram video after the first night of the Democratic National Convention. And I was like, wow, that was the most insane, dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I was so frustrated. I was like, this is so stupid. I have to do something. Most of my friends didn't really care about this type of conversation, this type of content. So I was like, what am I going to do? I'm just going to yell on my phone, get it off my chest. That'll be the end of it. I had 1,000 followers on Instagram. The next morning I woke up. The video had 60,000 views, and I had accumulated over 5,000 followers overnight. And I was like, oh God, they're going to kill me. I'm going to lose all my clients. They're going to think I'm a Donnie, xenophobic. I don't know. They're going to freak out. So I thought to myself, could I do it again? So 2 days later, I made another video, this time about Lori Lightfoot, who I've dubbed LL Uncool J because she's the worst mayor in America, other than Bill de Blasio. Thank God he's gone. Anyways, so it got that video got about 56,000 views overnight, and I was like, "Wow, could you believe that?" By this point, I had almost 9,000 followers. So I was like, "What if I made a video every day until the election and see what happens?" I've been building websites, was an entrepreneur for many years, and I was like, "What could it hurt?" So I decided to make a video every day to the election and see what happened. So every single day leading up to the election, it was like the content was hot. It was like you would make a piece of content and everybody was consuming that type of media. They were consuming political content. The videos were going nuclear. I was getting 20, 30, 40,000 hits on every video I was making. So I basically stopped building websites, something that had been kind of my pride and joy for my entire adult life. And I decided I'm going to make these videos full time into the election and see what happens. As it started getting closer to election day, I was like, oh my God, lots of laughs. Donnie is going to absolutely wipe the floor with this clown. This dude is basically dead. No one supports this guy. I've never seen a Build Back Better hat. This guy's basically deceased. How could he possibly win this election? It's like, what a joke. The guy's like, he's having political rallies. There's like 15 people there. They're in a circle. There's another guy 10 circles away. Jim Acosta's there. He's like, Joe, I love you. There's 15 people at his rallies. The guy didn't even know what he's doing. He's at a church with 10 people. He takes his diaper down. He talks to them. He's like spitting particles on them. It was stupid. So I was like, wow, this is ridiculous. This guy's going to lose so bad. I'm going to make so many videos. This is going to be hilarious. And then I'm going to watch Donnie wipe the floor with this guy. And then we're going to just ride off into the sunset. Another 4 years of prosperity. So election night comes. And we're as like all of you, I'm sure we're sitting there watching the election. And we're just like, oh, did you say a pipe burst in the middle of the night? Oh, like an upside down troll came and voted 6 times. My dead grandfather voted 15 times. So maybe he won, maybe he didn't. Can't say that. They're going to censor me. Don't cancel me. So I was like, this is believable. So anyhow, after the election, I'm like, all right, well, is Donnie's going to come back? He's going to save it. Donnie's going to save it. He's going to do it. He's smart. He knew about the election machines. He knew about all this stuff years in advance. He's going to come back. And he's going to save the day. And everyone online was like, hold the line. Hold the line. And I was like, everybody be calm. Donnie knows what's going on. He's going to save it. The days go on, and they're like, Joe won. He's got the office of the president-elect. Everybody's like, don't worry about it. He's not going to get in. As it progresses, we lead up to January 6th. Come to DC, big show. It's gonna be a big thing. Everything's gonna happen. Pence is gonna save the day. And you're like, wow, here we go. I may or may not have gone there. I didn't go there. I don't know. I may or may not have gone there. I don't know. If I was to go, it would have seemed like it would have been pretty invigorating. Hundreds of thousands of people, every single person peacefully marching down the street. And then all of a sudden it starts to get kind of weird. I hear supposedly, allegedly. And you're like, what is going on? Like somebody's inside. They're getting Pelosi's laptop. Why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Why are they inside? What's going on? Next thing you know, it's like the whole world is like, oh my God, this invasion. It's an insurrection. They tried to take over the government. I'm like, I didn't see any weapons. It didn't really seem like a well-organized insurrection. A couple crazy people. They're obviously stupid. So anyways, after that day, I was like, it really is kind of looking like we're going to get Shanghai Joe. This kind of sucks. So, yep. I said it. Anyways. So I was like, all right, I'm going to continue making content. And then January 20th, if he gets in, then I guess I got free content for the next 4 years. Like I can play the violin on the Titanic while we crash into the iceberg and die. So they're like, look, he's elected. The motorcade, the military's not facing him. He's on the motorcade. The military's in charge. Donnie's in charge. Donnie's in a pineapple under the sea with Pompeo. They're paging Starlink. Elon Musk is there. Elon's going to come. Donnie is a time-traveling robot. He's going to come from under the sea, and he's going to save America. You'll see. Wait, hold the line. The fences around the Capitol building, all the fences, barbed wire. It's to keep them in. It's to keep them in, not to keep us out. Watch out. Donnie's going to come. Pompeo, Black Hawk, going to come down, arrest Pelosi. They're all going to Gulag. Donnie's the president. America is safe. Yeah, so that did not happen, unfortunately. And everything is trash now. So, great. That's what they said. They said he was going to do it, but he didn't do it. Great. So anyways. So I was like, okay, cool. Kind of didn't think that was going to go that way. Then, as you know, for the last however many months, the world has just been a literal bag of garbage. Now, this has been good for me, I suppose, because the jokes are free. I wake up, CNN, they're like, Kamala, look at this. This lady is insane. Joy Reid, Misery Reid, as I like to call her. Misery Behar, also very terrible. Don Lime, terrible. So they're all bad. The jokes write themselves. The world is garbage.
And that's basically what we're dealing with right now. So I got a piece of paper, wrote this speech. I got my face on my shirt. Who does that? I don't even understand why I would do that. So I'm gonna come in hot. This is the Bobby Sausalito Gettysburg Address. You're witnessing history right now, so thanks for being here. Really do appreciate it. I do believe that I'm a little bit more than just stupid jokes. I got a little bit in the brain bag there, but so hopefully you get a little bit of enjoyment out of this speech. I do think that it brings a little value, and I guess we'll see. So, because I was like, before this next paragraph, I was like, I better soften them up a little bit. So this line, here we go. This is just pure gold. I'm gonna clap your cheeks with a few facts, tickle your brain bag, and shove a Fouch booster directly into your dirt star, and hopefully light you up so you'll somersault into 2022, hopefully ready to Kool-Aid Man through the nearest wall to help save America. Boom, boom, oh, fire! All right, okay. All right, cool, great, let's start. Here we go. First, let's start with the obvious. Joseph Garbinet, Marionette, brimming the pens, Weekend at Bernie's. Hunter got a blood diamond, Byron, a.k.a. Joey Choco Chip, the alleged president, supposedly leading the free world with Barry in his earpiece, is not currently residing here on the Earth's crust. Woke policies are garbage. The world is upside down in a mass psychosis. Joe Rogan is the most influential person on Earth right now. The radical left wants to destroy America. Wokeism is a disease, and the mainstream media is the virus. Yep, big facts, large facts. Here we go. The Corona clap is real, but the reaction is totalitarian, and most of our supposed leaders are feckless clowns beholden to much larger entities, primarily financial ones, and their allegiance is to themselves, their wallet, and their ability to remain prominent in the public eye. They seek to stay drenched in power and out of the targets of the monsters whom they serve, who will ultimately eat them whenever they lose their purpose. Now, let's start with how we got here. Buckle up, beanbags. Okay. There we go. The world is run by a very small group of powerful individuals, international banking cartels, shadowy, multi-generational family units, hell-bent on complete and total control of the world. Its people, its politics, and money. They likely believe that they know better than us. They are better than us, and thus they should control how the world is run, allegedly. The vast majority of our fellow human beings do not pay attention to the primary functions of how the world works, nor do they believe that they have a place in it where they could influence great change. Most people are woefully and willfully unaware of what is happening around them, and they spend most of their time living their life, trying to enjoy it as best they can, and following the direction of the tribe, as to not stand out or be noticed outside the general flow of things. Most people find it easier to be on what appears to be the winning team, so they conform to the will of the group as a way to dismiss their own power and responsibility to output greatness to the world on a regular basis. The vast majority of people consume their information through a very limited and filtered group of sources, which are owned, controlled, influenced, monitored, and tailored by the exact same entities that seek to control the way you think. The traditional mainstream media, television, newspapers, magazines, books, radio, television, talk shows, movies, production studios, and all traditional information distribution points are secured, bought, and paid for, including their many employees who are financially beholden to the structure in one way or the other, and typically choose their own financial interests and security over the betterment of the public. The last bastion of free thought and ideas is the internet, the great equalizer, the world-changing free market where everyday individuals and great ideas can thrive. Naturally, This last and final free thought distribution hub represents the greatest threat to the narrative, as unlike in-person interaction, it allows great ideas to spread quickly, inexpensively, and to more people faster than any other distribution of thought that has ever existed in the history of human existence.
Fire.
The ultimate threat to control is unity.
Yes.
The only thing that can save the world is the truth.
Facts.
We are fighting an intellectual war, perhaps the first of its kind at such a large scale. The free distribution of thought and discussion will ultimately solve all the world's problems, as conversations are how human beings evolve and grow. These conversations are actively being suppressed by our big tech overlords and the large multinational corporations who finance their operation through advertising dollars. Our mission is to utilize these platforms to obtain the greatest distribution of our message, diversify outflows of our opinions, and press forward strategically, regardless of the obstacles. How am I doing so far? Cool.
Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Give me a thumbs up in the chat.
Humanity will be saved by thought. Small groups of like-minded individuals who relentlessly promote the cause of liberty, free speech, truth, justice, and love will be the forefathers of the future. The statues of whom future generations aspire to be like are being assembled today in the form of media distribution. The statues of tomorrow are the content of today. Say that again. The statues of tomorrow are the content of today. That's pretty good. Come on. That's pretty good. Just saying. Pretty good. Just saying. Okay. Very humble. Humble. Never in human history have your words and actions had the ability to remain cemented in time with such clarity as they are right now.
Yes.
The recorded word, video, audio, image, and text of today will be emblazoned into the future of human existence far beyond what we can even comprehend in this moment. With just today's technology, more data than you could output in an entire lifetime can be stored on a memory crystal smaller than your hand and preserved for billions of years. That's right. A small crystal the size of a stack of postage stamps can hold hundreds of terabytes of data. More than you could fit in an entire library can be held on a small crystal and preserved for billions of years, which means that you could take all of this data, video, audio, recorded text, whatever, put it on one of these crystals, send it to the International Space Station, and the information that you output, the media that we output, could exist until the end of time.
Yes.
Think about how powerful that is. Think about that. Wouldn't you love to watch a video of your grandfather holding his phone up, telling you about his thoughts in his 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s? Imagine if you could watch a video of George Washington. Well, here's a newsflash. They're going to be able to do that. What we say and what we record right now and what we put out onto the internet will exist far beyond any piece of media has ever existed in the history of time.
Yes.
In high definition.
Yep.
A video of George Washington the night before the last battle on his phone, like, are we going to win this? I mean, think about how powerful that is. Could you imagine if that was it? But anyways, I'm just saying, this is crazy.
Crazy.
Very crazy. The sheer power of our words and actions in this moment in time are beyond measure. If we could only understand the severity and longevity our words and thoughts actually possess, we would change the way we speak. We would change the way we think. Nearly all great historical figures, especially those for which we have the most reverence, have started out as relatively insignificant, unknown, and average folks that decided to be great. It is likely that most of them were unaware of how important they were to human history, much like many of us overlook and dismiss our own significance. We condition ourselves with the mental pacifier that we are not worthy, we are not capable, or we don't know where we fit into the greater picture, and thus we should do nothing. This uncertainty is expected, acknowledged, and hopefully quickly shelved as we seek to solve the problems that we can solve, control the things that we can control, and output the greatest ever-evolving version of ourselves until the day we die. We grossly under-index to our capacity, constantly losing the battle with ourselves. It is only when we realize this daily fight that we can begin to control it. No matter who you are, your greatness is unmatched, limitless, and defined purely and simply by your daily actions, the decisions you make from day to day, moment to moment, and your effort. All great things have begun with a single thought, and all great movements have begun with a small group of like-minded individuals who believed what they were fighting for was right. For it is the invisible hand and spirit of the universe that causes the road to rise to meet us. By thinking, acting, moving, executing, and striving to help create a better world, your seemingly insignificant actions will leave an indelible and ever-expanding impact on the world that is impossible to measure. This life is a game, and those who choose to play to win are the only ones who can.
Fire.
That also is fire. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Just saying. Write it down. It'll be on the video. Okay. This life is a game, and those who choose to play to win are the only ones who can. True.
Jumbo facts.
Your words are powerful. Your dollars are powerful. Your ideas are powerful. Your attention and your focus will determine your destiny. Can you do it? With certainty. Will you do it? That is only for you to determine. The spirit of America is rooted in altruism, whether it be our divine creator, the forefathers of America, our ancestors, our parents, or the many brave souls who came before us. Our duty to them is to carry the torch, to be as brave as they were, to never give up, to never relent, to sacrifice, and to fight for a better world with every last breath we have. The problem is clear, but the solution is you. Who will you tell? What will you say? How will you live? And what will you leave behind? My dad once told me to be careful what you say because you are listening. That one also is fire, I'm just saying. That one is absolutely filthy. My mom said, as long as we're here, we might as well dance. My brother said, the things we can see are the least real, also fire. And the leader of the free world said, all men and women created by the go, you know the thing. True actual quote, literal quote from this person. What is going on? Oh my God. The world's trash. Okay. All right. My friends, comedy is the Trojan horse for the truth. Each of us working together towards a common goal is the only solution that can ever work. The world is changed by individuals. In this upside down, backwards, and confusing garbage world, things are actually still pretty great. We woke up today. My parents have a sign in their living room that reads, "The only disability in life is a bad attitude." There are only two emotions, fear and love. Choose love, and success is inevitable. Thank you guys so much for your time. I very much appreciate it.
All right, there you have it, you bags of garbage. That was the Bobby Sauce Gettysburg address. That was pure filth, if I don't say so myself. Another video. Turn it off there, Jerry. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch that with me. And thank you so much for your attention. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to put that full video online on it is live on the YouTube channel right now. My thing is all fudged right here right now. I guess I'm trying to fix this. So that's going to be live on the YouTube channel. It's going to be live on the Twitch or whatever. I'm going to drop it on the Instagram, and it will also be visible. I got to change my camera here. And I'm going to also put it on Rumble. So yeah, interestingly enough, that's the first premiere I've ever watched like in real time. So the audio seemed like it was kind of low. Of course, there's always some like hot garbage variation or some problem, but I did the best that I can. So I'll be posting that everywhere. So please, if you liked that video, go on YouTube, like the video, comment the video, share it if you can. I'm going to post the full video here on my Instagram. And when I do that, I would really appreciate it if you were to share it. It took me a long time to write that speech, and even more time to practice and then get prepared for it. Right now, the full text of the speech is on bobbysauce.com. If you go to bobbysauce.com and go to the blog section, go to About, and then go to the blog. It's also linked on the homepage of bobbysauce.com. Just scroll down to the bottom. You can read the full text of the speech there. There was a lot of things that were said in the speech, from how we got here to hopefully some solutions to how we can go forward. Because even though the problems are complicated, I do believe that the solutions are simple. And it's yourself, it's how you choose or what you choose to output to the world. And it's a combination of the things that you think about and how you apply them and what you share with others. I do think that the good guys win in the end in this particular situation. I think that while everything is so dumb and upside down, it's content like this and culture making stuff like this that ultimately, I forgot the mic here on YouTube. And I think it's culture making stuff like this that is ultimately how we save the world. Because this is the thing. The people that we disagree with, the things that they say, and all of the bad stuff that's happening in the world is a byproduct of people just not being aware or not caring enough to start to pay attention. If we can get them to pay attention by easing them in, using comedy, using light content, digestible, short pieces of content, we can open conversations and more great things can happen. I think that the problems that we have are solvable. And I think that it's going to be ultimately on all of us to fix it. Even though we didn't cause this, it's our problem to deal with. That's the game. All generations have had great challenges. And those challenges have seemed unconquerable at that time. From World War I to World War II to the Cuban Missile Crisis to the Cold War and anything and everything in between, there have been all of these things, the civil rights movement, that seemed impossible to overcome. And every single person would have thought, how could we possibly win this? Yet they consistently focused on pushing the thing that they knew was right. They consistently pushed for the thing that they knew was the truth, and they never gave up. And that's the game. It's like entrepreneurship. If you never give up, you can't fail. So can we save the world? Absolutely. Will we save the world? That's up to us to determine. And I think that a lot of us really underestimate the power that our words have. We grossly underestimate what we are capable of doing and who we're capable of reaching. And just a quick reminder to everybody out there, even though I said it in the video, on August 20th, 2020, I had 1,000 Instagram followers and no accounts related to this Instagram account. I made one video one day that was 2 minutes and 10 seconds long. And that 2 minute and 10-second video, which is nothing more than a combination of all of my thoughts of that day and the research I had done up until that point and pure passion and I don't even know what, has reached 140,000 people, 95,000 on Instagram, 22,000 on Facebook, 21,000 on TikTok, 2,000 on Getter, Parler, 2,800 on YouTube, and it's continuing to grow. You're talking 140,000 people. You're talking 15 million views, and this is just me. This is just one person. This is just one person. So it's like, okay, I made a 2-minute video, and now what I've had to say has been heard probably close to 20 or 30 million times. 2-minute video. Gary Vaynerchuk said a pretty awesome thing a long time ago, which I heard, which I remember very vividly, where he said, you're only one piece of content away from your big break. And how interesting that is. It's like you put a piece of content out today and one person watches it. Make another one, especially if it's especially if you know that it's right and it's needed. It'll if you keep going at it. Like, here's the other thing that people don't understand. I don't know who am I see some people are going crazy in the comments. Somebody tell me who I'm supposed to block out of here. I haven't been reading the comments. I've been trying to talk here. But it's like a 2-minute video. Okay, cool, guys. A 2-minute video ended up reaching 15 or 20 or 30 million people. So let that be a lesson to all of us that, and since that point, it's created moments on stage. I was just on Blaze TV with Chad Prather a couple of days ago. I just did a podcast with Hardcore Closer. And these are things that continue to plant the seed, spread the message, and if it convinces even one person. And so many people have come up to me and thanked me for speaking and doing all of the things that that I've been doing and would have done anyways. I don't understand why people are freaking out in the comments, but such is the game. It's like, you just have to figure out how to tune these people out. Because really, the sad part about it is they're hurting inside. They're so sad on the inside that they have absolutely nothing to do but waste their life making comments and trying to ruin something that would be otherwise a positive thing. It's sad, but the reality is that they're hurting inside and they're depressed, and that they're just upset that they haven't done anything in their mind to help themselves produce anything of value. So the only thing that they can do is try to destroy others. So ignore them. I could care less. They're hurting inside and they're sad. So with that being said, if I could do anything, it would be all right, there they are. Block, peace, T Gold. Have a good one. it would be to inspire more people to think about this type of stuff, to talk about this stuff, and to spread the message of truth. That's the game. So it's like, if I inspire you to speak some more, do it. If I inspired you to make a video or make a reel, do it. I'm telling you, the distance between the thoughts in your mind and reaching thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands, and maybe ultimately millions of people is a couple of things. It's taking a short video, 15, 30, or 60 seconds, start there. Anybody can do it. Turn the camera on yourself, make an Instagram reel, post it on TikTok, Twitter, Getter, Telegram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. That's all you got to do. 30 seconds. Do your thoughts of the day. React to this video maybe. Say, hey, I just watched this video. That was so awesome. It's on YouTube. It's called the Bobby Sauce Gettysburg Address. You should watch it. It inspired me to make this video. Boom, there it is. Make another one. Make another one tomorrow. Take 15 seconds of your day. Do it while you're sitting in traffic. Do it while you're waiting for the bus. Do it while you're waiting in the doctor's office. Do it while you're taking a walk. Do it while you're walking your dog in the morning. Do it the first thing you wake up. And I'm telling you that these things have this remarkable ability, to spread. And it's like 2 years ago, I would have told you that what I had to say would fall on deaf ears and nobody would ever hear it. And like I said, 30 million times. This account just on Instagram, probably, now that I've been doing lots of reels, I did 4 reels the other day. On just Instagram in one day, the first day of these 4 reels, 300,000 views. One of those Instagram reels did 250,000 plays. That same exact reel on TikTok did another 300,000 plays. That's a 30-second clip that I shot in front of my hotel in Dallas that was viewed 600,000 times. 600,000 times. If that 30-second clip inspired 1% of 600,000 people, you're talking thousands of people. All of those people know at least one person. That's 12,000 people. That's 20,000 people. Those people know one person. That's hundreds of thousands of people from a 30-second clip. And that's just me. That's just me. You don't know who's on the other side of this camera. You don't know how many people they have. You don't know how many people they can influence. You don't know how much they'll influence over the course of their lifetime. And that's the secret magic. That's the secret sauce, pun intended, of all of this, which is your power is unforetold. Start saying things. Start putting them on the internet. Start placing them there and distributing them. Make a short clip, put it everywhere. Shoot a YouTube video, put it everywhere, and keep outputting content. In order to change this game, we first have to change the culture. In order to change the culture, you have to sneak in like a Trojan horse, and the easiest way to do it is to be entertaining, educational, and informative. And anybody can do that. Most people are funny. They just don't believe that they're funny. Most people are intelligent if they've made their way to this content. They can inform, they could be a connector, they could be a comedian, they could be in anything. I've never done a stand-up comedy bit in my entire life. Yet I have more followers on here and between my social channels than some people that I've seen on Comedy Central. It's not about the followers. It's just about what do you want? How are you measuring the success? How are you measuring what you're doing? It's about the distribution. How are you measuring what impact you're really having? If I said one thing for 30 seconds and it hit 600,000 people in a week and a half, imagine if that was to blow up a month from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. In theory, that video could be duplicated and distributed on so many other channels that I wouldn't even know about. What if the person that saw it was Oprah? What if the person that saw it was Rogan? What if the person that saw it was Elon? What if the person that saw it was whoever? It doesn't even matter. What if it... All right. Peace out. Thank you so much for being really cool. Peace, Jaden. Imagine being an adult human person and just like come and spending and wasting your precious time on earth coming in here to try to insult somebody like me. Here's a newsflash, dog. You can't touch me, bro. So nice try. But that was funny. So that person's blocked forever. That's cool. My friend asked me today, they're like, what do you do about trolls on the internet? Block them. That's it. Boop, you're gone. I'll never hear from you again. Delete. Have a great life. Good luck. I hope that you seek help. It's very simple. No other form of communication works in such a way, and we have that ability now. So, with that being said, I'm going to get cut in like 5 minutes. So, please, if you like the video, go on YouTube, share it, comment on it. Please consider sharing it. I'm going to post the video up here on the Instagram channel and a variety of other places. I don't know what happened with that audio, but obviously it's workable. So hopefully it doesn't damage the ability for that video to go as far and as wide as possible. So I hope that it inspired you. I would encourage you to listen to it again. If you want to read the text of it, like I said, it's on bobbysauce.com. On the homepage, it's called the Bobby Sauce Gettysburg Address. You can go up into the search bar and search Gettysburg Address, or you can look on the homepage down at the bottom. It's listed in the blog post. I just posted it there. Today. Be cognizant of your thoughts. Be cognizant of the words that come out of your mouth and realize how powerful they are, because people have been coming up to me that say things to me that I would have never expected or anticipated people to say. They're like, thank you, you did this. Thank you, you said this, and then I did this. And I'm no different than anybody else. I'm just a person that so happened to be presented an opportunity as a result of having as a result of the market elevating me to a place where people could consume what I'm doing at large scale. And it's also thanks mostly in part to the support of people like you, people that have come on the live stream and bought badges and sent donations and bought merchandise like this one, gone to bobbysauce.com, joined the Patreon, or anything else. It's those little things, those contributions, those people buying merch, those people sharing the content, posting their story, making comments, interacting, sending me things like all these awesome gifts that I've gotten. It's all of those things that help keep perpetuating the message. And then them coming up to me and telling me these really nice things about how it affected them. It's been a beautiful thing. And I'm so thankful for the opportunity that the marketplace has presented me. So guys, thank you, guys, gals, theys, thems. Thank you so much for your attention. Seeing that I'm finally getting the push notifications back here on the gram is so encouraging. It encourages me to get back on here and do more of these. I know that I had to take some time off because I was really discouraged by the fact that I was getting clapped. But I'm back in the swing of things, and I'm very excited and reinvigorated. So that's awesome. So please go to the YouTube channel, share the video. I really would appreciate that so much. Like I said, I'm going to post it everywhere. But more importantly than even that, just keep talking about it and never give up. You want to make a reel and you don't even know what to do? Screen record parts of that speech from YouTube. Go on your phone, go on YouTube and screen record your favorite parts of that video and make Instagram reels of them. Screen record a 30-second clip that you really liked. Use an app called InShot to cut it, or cut it inside Reels or inside TikTok. If you really liked what you saw there, clip some pieces out and go and make some Reels. Use my message as a way for you to distribute your message if you agree with it. And start there. We grossly underestimate the power and reach of our voice and actions. And I would argue that everybody's voice has never been needed at a time more than it is right now. So it is very, very important that all of us do that. I read an article earlier today on Axios talking about how Generation X or Generation Z, Gen Z, are overwhelmingly backing Democrats and or liberal policies. Now, who knows how accurate this is, but it basically said along the lines that the presidential election turnout rate among voters age 18 to 29 was 53% in 2020, the highest ever. And this block is rising due to the weather, due to George, due to what happened in Parkland in Florida, Donald, and some other things. And they think that they're saving America because they're too inexperienced in life to understand the negative ramifications of what they're saying actually does. They haven't had enough life experience. They haven't had enough work experience. They haven't had enough tax experience. And they don't even realize that what they're fighting for is their own destruction. It doesn't mean that being a Dem means that all the time, but the policies and the things that they espouse have real life ramifications that cause lots of negative things. We see what's happening in Los Angeles, major cities like Boston, New York. It's like, it's crime, it's kids in the schools, it's things that they want to federalize the selections. I can't even say words because of, but they think they're saving the world, and really they're creating their own demise. Things are so bad right now that it's like life is good and we're alive and everything is great, but things are just so bad. And the policies that they're following are just terrible. And it's so obvious. And all of the things that our forefathers fought and ultimately gave their life for are all at risk due to this lack of basic understanding of where we came from and what will happen as a result. And if they continue to push this narrative, by then it will be too late. A lot of these things are very difficult to reverse. And I certainly hope that the fight that we are all contributing to will turn around what we hope will turn around. So, like I said, thank you so much for your time and attention. If you know anybody, if you want to do me a favor other than sharing the video and all of the great things that all of you have already done, find an event or a person that you like, that you think might want to see me speak there. I will go anywhere, any place in America to give another speech better than this. I'll do it anywhere, any event. You know a person, hit them up and be like, you got to see this guy speak. You want to do me a favor, find a person that you know that would benefit by hearing that speech and either send it to him or be like, you got to get this guy to speak at the event. I'm not worried about getting paid to speak at this moment. I just want to speak. I want to be in as many places as I can be. I want to distribute the message. So if you know anybody that has an event or is throwing an event, or you think would make sense for me to speak at it, connect them to me, woke@bobbysauce.com. And I would love to speak at as many events as possible and crush it. You know a person at Turning Point, you know a person at some other event, hit them up, be like, send them the link and be like, you got to get this dude to speak. I would really appreciate that so much. If you know people on podcasts, I'll go on podcasts. I'll go on radio shows, TV shows. I see people listing names, Prager, Timcast. Get me on there. Use that video as the thing. Send it around, post it, tag people, get me on there, and let's go. I really think the collective power of all of you will have the message propel far greater than I could even do by myself. So I really appreciate it. Do that for me. Go to YouTube, watch the video, share it. I'm going to post this thing on Facebook and on Instagram now. Get that thing up. Full speech on bobbysauce.com, in the footer on the homepage, also in the blog. I'm going to make sure that I link out to this in as many places as I can. Go on YouTube, share it. Please post it to your story. And thank you guys so much. And you will be seeing me live here again very soon, especially now that I know that I'm getting the push notifications back. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I hope you had an awesome night. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to post this watch party to my Instagram, and I'm going to post the actual full video as well. Facebook, YouTube, thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. And I will see you later. And Instagram people, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Thanks for being here.